Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday and Friday, May 24th and 25th, 2018 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is my expansive revolution is directed by the power of my thoughts. And so we are going through today and tomorrow because I want to get back on track doing the video the day before. So we have the moon in Libra through both of these days. Moon in Libra connecting really strongly to the other air energies going on. So we have basically grand trine air energy. So our mental energy is strong. Today, Thursday, we have the energy at 3 degrees. So we are in this expansion mode right now. And always after the expansion comes the evolution revolution, where we hit that point of expansion where there's some blockade, whether within, without, always has that connection within, and we have to do some of that inner revolution, evolution. Now, a major thing came through with this when I was thinking about this revolution, evolution energy. Baha'u'llah says hi. It is the quote by William Shakespeare, "Nothing is either good or bad, but thinking makes it so." And we have to really realize how much of our life and the situations is dictated by what we think about it. First, what we're thinking about where we're at and where we're going and how we're directing our life with that focus. And then even as things occur, I always love that story. I think it's a Buddhist story, but basically it's like, this guy, his son found a horse, and they're like, "Oh my God, what good luck!" And then training the horse, the son broke his leg, and they're like, "Oh, what good luck!" And with both of these, or what bad luck? And he's like, "Well, good or bad, I don't know. Good or bad, I don't know." I'm telling the story terribly. And then, there's a war, and they come to try to, take the son to war because of his leg. He's not able to go. And the neighbor's like, "Oh, what good luck!" Again, good or bad, I don't know. Nothing is either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Where are you directing yourself right now with your thinking? And think about this for our first revolution, evolution of Sun in Gemini. A lot of times when this revolution, evolution comes, there is some breakdown energy that goes on. And this is always in order for us to break through, which I think is a good thing. However, sometimes the breakdown stuff feels like a bad thing. Good or bad, I don't know. But where are you leading yourself, and how are you bringing forth your expansion through the power of your thoughts? And I want to remind you that after the expansion, the revolution, comes the revelation. We always come to the place eventually of the why. We come to understanding. And the more we can remain neutral, good or bad, I don't know. But I want to go in this direction. The revelations will come for us. So remember that. Now, there is another really interesting thing that we are building into, and this is going to be most of Friday, so this is definitely going to be part of what feeds into this revolution, evolution energy. We have a building of Venus opposite Saturn, and hanging out with Saturn is Lilith. So basically, it's Venus in Cancer, really needing the the comforts of home, the comforts of being allowed to process feelings, etc., versus Lilith and Saturn. Lilith being like, are you being true to yourself? Are you being one unto yourself? And Saturn and Capricorn being like, and are you being responsible for your soul? Are you responding to the world in a way that's true to your soul? So Venus, in her harmony-seeking, comfort-seeking ways, may come up against a place where she has to practice the ultimate art of integrity. And I looked up integrity. I like what this says. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. 100%. But when I looked up integrity, there is a definition of integrity that I'm like, yes. And that is the state of being whole and undivided. And that's what I believe this opposition is calling for us to be, whole and undivided, finding that harmony within ourselves, and also being in a place where we are responsible to our soul energy and honoring the Lilith within us that's like, I have to go my own way. I have to be one unto myself. So some of some of that, evolution, revolution, some of that breakdown, breakthrough may be from this stretching, this opposition that we are building into. Sometimes it's fine or hard to find that harmony when you're like, your soul is pushing you this way, and to be true to yourself is this way, and yet the comforts and what is familiar is that way. You really have to honor the expansive nature of yourself and the expansive nature of your soul and the expansive nature of the universe in and through that. But it is not always easy. Fortunately, Moon in Libra is helping us hopefully find that balance in and through it. Moon in Libra, again, a reminder, harmony is found within the self. Home is found within the self. Keep looking here in order to get through. But that moon, that harmony is going to come up against a little Pluto action. So, there is intensity in and through that Friday energy that we're building into. Today is kind of like the place where we're aligning our thoughts in order to get through what's coming tomorrow. Mercury in Taurus is connecting with Pluto though as well. So that Mercury connection to Pluto as well as the moon feeding in and through that, Mercury's like, know your worth. Do not let any outside turbulence shake the foundation of your worth. Know your worth. Be empowered by your worth. At the same time, we also have Jupiter connecting to Neptune. I talked about that earlier this week, so you can go back and watch that when I was talking about the moon and Jupiter, Neptune, and Mercury, I believe. But that Jupiter-Neptune energy, your intuition is also strong. So if you're like, and all this, I don't know which way I'm going, go deeper in, sink in to rise up. Sink into your intuition to let yourself be guided in and through this. And remember your integrity, the state of being whole and undivided. If you are not whole, body, mind, spirit, soul, then you are divided and you are not in your full power. So this is really a beautiful, expansive, revolutionary energy to move us through. Not necessarily easy, but definitely wonderful. Now the cards are really divided. I have, this is so interesting. I'll have to show you that. I have these three, which really look the same. And this is our expansion. Here's the possibilities. Here's the experiencing. Experiencing, not always easy. It's a 3 card, so it might be like a few different ways that you can go in and through this. But ultimately, the traveling card says we are expanding, we are traveling, we are growing here into this light. Possibilities, good or bad, I don't know. Thinking makes it so. And here's the other side of the coin. We got these 9 energies, laziness, sorrow, and the suppression. This is what we might be dealing with. This might be where we have to go through the experiencing, the possibilities, and the expansion. Feel the sorrow. Move through it. Be patient with yourself. Realize you are carrying these very heavy energies, but this is just one step away from going rah and shaking off all of that. Now, what I said was interesting was when I picked up the cards, I actually picked up a different Power of Love card, and I picked up willingness. The willingness is yours. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. I would say it's not compromise. The willingness to be true to love. Let that be what guides you through in and all of this. The willingness to be true to the love of yourself. The willingness to be true to the love of your soul. Let that guide you through. So, that is it for today and tomorrow. I will hopefully be back tomorrow with the next horoscope. That is my goal, to get back on that track, building into full moon. Remember that in and through all the intensity. It loves to bring the stuff up into the surface. Mahalo says hi, and he says you can always book a reading, GaiaBlooming.com/services, or you can email me if you have any questions about any readings or want me to just invoice you, and that is mimiclark@gmail.com. I will see you tomorrow. There is enough love in the world for you, and the better it gets, the better it gets. Namaste.